All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing a guide on how to beat the bird without MEGELLDA, because I know everybody realistically should have a green go-through by now if you've been playing for at least 2 weeks. Hopefully you got Trader Melee. If you don't, like probably the best option in place of Trader Melee would be Brunhild. She has a Power Strike card, increase the hero's basic stats, so her Power Strike card does massive damage on phase 4 or floor 1 a bird. I'm going to be using Sariel as my side DPS unit. You can use Brunhild here as well, because Green Go Through passive still works. But yeah, we're going to be doing a floor 1 through 3 guide for all the new people that have joined the game. A lot of people still don't know how to beat it, so I'm going to be doing it without MEGELLDA because she hasn't been free, essentially. Green Go Through is free because you could pick him. They literally gave you the free extra gems to go to the 450, and if you didn't pick Green Go Through, then I have no idea what kind of drugs you're on, but Zeldris is not worth more than Green Go Through. So yeah, if you have MEGELLDA, then you probably already know how to beat it. Matrona is here for healing. Sariel is here with his Holy Relic, by the way, because otherwise I don't think he does enough damage. He increases his basic stats by 8% upon critting, so up to 5 times, so his basic stats go absolutely insane, and he basically hits damage cap with a rank 1 or rank 2 card. If you don't have Sariel Relic, just slap Brunhild in here, and she also has a heal, so it's super effective later on down the line of the game, or the run. We have the healing card set. Trader Melee is on attack crit gear, all cosmetics, not 6/6, his ultimate doesn't really matter. We just have it for buff removal realistically. Go Through, HP defense, Matrona, HP defense, and Sariel is attack crit. All of the gear set, all the all the subsets are attack, defense, and HP. So if you guys enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe. And yeah, let's just do this. I need to have a little bit of light in here. There we go. I don't want to turn on my bright light though, because it's fairly late, and yeah, I wish I should have just put this on times 2 realistically and just like filmed ahead of time, but I don't have time for that. I'll also turn off the fan so it's not super loud. Yeah, if you can also use like the 1 Escanor or something in the sub slot. Like it's just like an extra DPS. Cusack works really well. I guess with Green Goth, I don't know how well Cusack would work because it is another demon. But yeah, basically I'm saving melee. I'm going to be wasting melee single targets because it doesn't do that much damage. Okay, unless you get like rank 2s and rank 3s, and since we have Go Through, I would be doing more damage, because with the MEGELLDA strap, unless you have like 8 or 9 buffs, melee does like no damage. It just doesn't work. Sariel is the main damage dealer on the phase 4 because of Power Strike. Power Strike is absolutely insane. So we're just gonna do this. Gonna move this way over here, do this, and I'm just gonna use this. I'm just gonna try to blitz this as fast as possible. Realistically, the only way I'll probably die is the final floor or on floor 2 phase 2 if I don't pull a taunt. But since I have Matrona and I'm not using Diane, there really shouldn't be any problem because the taunt lasts for 3 turns instead of 2. So there realistically should be no problem. Let's just pop this, and then we'll just taunt. And I'm just gonna merge these. Yeah. These floors aren't too complicated. This next one has a little bit of difficulty. Like this one, the first few phases, you just want to like kind of stall, get your rank ups, get your cards going. But this one is actually pretty annoying because he has a weak point card on the 2nd turn. So if you have very low HP, you should probably bring a cleanse unit like a Margaret, or a SSR Green Liz works pretty well. It is this card right here, weak point times 3 damage. It can do an incredible amount of damage if you don't have the right units. He also removes buffs with his single target, so you will need to keep that in mind. And I guess we will just rush a melee ult. Now usually if you have MEGELLDA, you don't even need to worry about this stage because you can just cleanse it away easily with her Holy Relic. So that's why I'm not using MEGELLDA. It makes Bird extremely brain dead and extremely easy. I would do a Deer guide, but I hate doing Deer without Jormungandr. It's horrible. It's genuinely just unenjoyable. Realistically, I probably should bring Brunhild, I'm not gonna lie, because her ultimate comes in really clutch for like healing and whatnot, but maybe you don't have a 6/6 Brunhild, So that's why we are here. So we're going to do this, get a little bit more stats for Sariel, and then we'll just do this, and that should easily kill. We're going to save his ultimate because it is a Sever ult, but with all the extra Green Gother passive and whatnot, we should easily hit damage cap, I believe. I've never actually used Sariel with Green Gother on this, except for when like it first dropped. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So we're gonna do this. I really hope I'm gonna use my ult first actually because he should crit. We'll do this, and then I'm going to rank up melee for next turn. Now, on this phase, you need to do damage every single turn and hit damage cap. There you go. Otherwise, and look at that, rank 2, damage cap, power strike is broken. But if you don't do damage every single phase, you will get corrosion on you that you cannot cleanse away, and it does 90% of your max HP, I believe. So you're just like essentially dead. I recommend having a taunt all the time. That's why Matrona is really good if you don't have MEGELLDA. If you do have MEGELLDA, I think Diane is better, but obviously it's up to you. I think we're going to run into some complications later on because I go through his HP. But I believe we should just be able to do this. Rank up melee, single target, and then ult, and then we should be fine. I have the healing card set, by the way. I believe I showed it, but I didn't say exactly why. But for every single debuff we have on us that like gets removed, we get a little bit of HP back. It's not like extraordinary, but it definitely does help over time. And as you can see, rank 3 melees do hit damage cap, so that's good. But that's because we have the Green Gother passive going. This one I'm going to need to tank a bit more with Matrona, so that way Gother doesn't lose as much HP, because the more damage Matrona takes, the more damage or HP that my side units replenish. I know that this probably isn't going to be helping most people, because there's quite a few veterans or people that have been playing for quite a while, but PvP is just boring. I'm not gonna lie, PvP is very bland right now. It's just the same ult rush team. I might just do a video saying why ult rush, in my opinion, is ruining the game, and it always has been. I thought my good old buddy Sora had a really good opinion or point on it, but yeah, basically we're just gonna taunt first turn. Probably could have waited till next turn, but Gother being as low as he is, I don't trust it. He has a weak point card on here as well, and a bleed AoE, I believe it is. And then he also has a buff card later on. We got another taunt, so we're fine. I believe this is a bleed, right? Yep, there it is. And so now Matrona's going to take massive damage. Yep. If you didn't have that taunt up, she most likely would have died. And if you don't have her fairly built, she most likely would have died as well. So we don't need Sariel single targets as much as we did before. So we'll just do this, and we will just... Ooh, this is, you know, actually, I think I'm going to do this, and then this, because we don't have a cleanse, and since he has a weak point, Matrona could still definitely take a lot of damage, so I'm kind of banking on killing right here, but it looks like he's going to live with 1 HP, okay, like 10 HP, but unlucky. We have a pretty good hand. I can just double rank on melee, I guess, for those rank 3s. Oh wow, that was like nothing. These must be rank 1 weak points. If he gets a bunch of rank 2s, she probably would have died. Well, that sucks. We have to waste that. Actually, let's use this one. Move this over here. Bop. And then just throw that out of our hand. And we should kill. Yep, because it's not an invade. It's just an actual like buff. For basic stats, I do believe. And now on this phase, ooh, that one actually kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I haven't even been talking about the passives. That is unlucky. I probably have one of the worst passives, the Keen Eyes one. You want to get the one that's like a red spear, I believe, and then this one is like a blue spear with the ultimate gauge orb. That is probably the best one. That is my bad, not even talking about it. Okay, actually, let's do this. We'll just single target. We'll rank up, and we will just move this so we get Matrona's ult. Even though I don't remember if she removes ultimate on this, I never really pay attention too much. But on this phase, you have to keep a taunt up, otherwise he will one-shot you unless you have like the weird, really stall tank team, which is super slow, and it's just a really bad team in my opinion. Unless it's like the only team you can bring, which I can't really remember what it is, so unlucky. As you can see, it would have done 3,000% damage, I believe, and it basically one-shots you. Now in this phase, what you're going to want to do is you have to kill him, and then he revives with like 10% HP, so we're not able to kill him this turn, unfortunately. So I think I'll just hit a rank up, melee ult, Matrona ult, and then maybe we got a Sariel card, so let's just throw this over here. I don't really want these melees to rank up or merge, obviously. I'm going to save them for later on. And then we derank his ultimate, or his ultimate gauge, because of the cards. I still get ultimate though, which is why I didn't use the go through card. We should be able to kill if we just use a melee single target Matrona and then a go through AoE, because he responds with like 10% HP, and even just a go through AoE usually kills. But go through is doing pretty good in terms of HP, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You just recover 8,000 HP for taking like literally nothing. So let's do this, and then this. And then, I guess just in case that somehow doesn't kill, let's just pop the go through. We'll get it back even if it does kill. And yeah, okay, we're fine. As you can see, go through AoE killed just fine. This is probably the hardest stage on floor 2, especially without MEGELLDA, because you can't just cleanse it away. But this one, you just want to hit damage cap one time, or you could do is just go all in, because he does infect you. And honestly, I do have really good RNG, and I think I could actually just do it if I just do this, this, and then this. Okay, so we basically hit damage cap right there, so that's good, that's good. I probably could have just used a go through instead of a rank 3 melee. But if you only do a little bit damage, like damage cap once, and then do a little bit more damage, he will get it where he full heals. And then once you get him this low, he has not as much defense, but he hits like a truck. Like without the MEGELLDA passive and the melee stack, stacking his basic stats, like, or his damage reduction, he just becomes incredibly annoying. Also, we haven't gotten a singular Sariel card ever since turn 1. And we have finally just now gotten another Sariel card. That is crazy. So obviously we're just going to put up a rank 3 for Matrona. There you go. He doesn't remove buffs on this phase, so it's fine. Gonna get a little bit more stack for Sariel, and then we will just ult with melee. What pass did we actually get? We got the buff one, which in my opinion with this team isn't really good, because he only applies an effect on the hero which decreases damage taken by 50%. Yeah, okay, so it has the buff one. So since we have so much buff removal, we are completely fine. Like, Jesus, Matrona took like literally no damage, which actually I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have went with a lower Matrona, just so that, honestly, let's just double rank up. Let's just do this actually. Nope. I probably should have went with a lower Matrona ult, because then Matrona would have taken more damage, and I would have healed more back, but, oh well. Do we kill? I mean, that was basically damage cap. I think we do. Yeah, we do. Alright. So, as you can see, Gother is still alive. It is pretty tricky to keep him alive, though. Especially without, like a Brunhild. Brunhild is, in my opinion, would probably be better than Sariel, but I brought Sariel. Oh, bird card. Cool. Well, there you go. It exists. I haven't seen it in, like, months. I didn't think it even existed anymore. I thought they deleted it from the game. It's a fairly fast attempt, 13 minutes with this team. I prefer using Diane, by the way, just because it's faster, has more DPS. I also really like using Scotty as a DPS instead of Sariel, but it does get pretty tricky on the phase 4, because sometimes you just have to rush MEGELLDA ult like 3 times, and it gets pretty annoying. Yeah, let's, alright, so here, we 100% have to taunt. Gother is extremely susceptible, just dying turn 1, so let's just do this, and we'll double a single target. So on this one, rank 1s do 50% less damage, so if you can, you should rank up and get the rank 2s, but since we don't have a cleanse unit, it's going to be very unlikely, because this debuff card right here, and we only got rank ups. Okay. This is the downfall of Gother. At least MEGELLDA has a cleanse. She has a card that can do damage. Gother bombs just are kind of useless. Like, you don't even debuff the enemy. So she's going to heal up a lot of HP. Boom, everyone's really high HP now. So let's just do this, remove that. We're just going to do this, just so we can get Gother's ultimate. This one, he has a Ruin and a Amplify card. I believe it's this one. This one just decimates you. Like, it does so much damage, it's crazy. Rank 1, okay, we got very lucky. Like, that card, it's crazy. I'll show you what it is. It is probably the scariest card on the phase 1. This one, it inflicts Ruin and Rupture. So if you have buffs and debuffs on you, you just die. You get obliterated. If you have only buffs, you should be fine. If you have only debuffs, you're probably dead because you can't survive. But yeah, let's just do this. Let's stack this. And then let's hit him with a melee card, and then we can just go with their ult. We have King Link, so we lose his 5 ultimate gauge. Alright, that was damage. Damage kept with the rank 2. That is the one upside of using the go through comp, because you can just do an incredible amount of damage just with like a rank 1 or a rank 2 or a rank 2 or rank 3. Because usually like melee just never hits damage cap unless he has like 30 buffs, and it's pretty annoying. Okay, so he blockaded us, which is the one downside of using Gother, because blockade is annoying. Oh, we don't have a buff. We haven't gotten a buff this entire time. Okay. This might end the phase 3 run, and I might have to cut. Because as you can see, you can still fail. Like, this team is not perfect. It definitely has some flaws, unfortunately. And we only have buffs on Goat. Like, Jesus, that is so much damage. And you went for Gother again. As you can see, there are a lot of flaws, so I'll be right back. Alright. We're back. I'm just going to show you the entire thing, just because why not? I hate that I have to taunt right here. I honestly hate that I have to taunt. I probably should have double single target to increase my resistance, actually. I haven't really talked about that because I just kind of figured everyone would know, but you wanted to try to use 2 double single targets each turn, or 2 single target cards. I worded that weirdly. No taunt. I need to pull another taunt, otherwise you just get eviscerated. Gother is such a susceptible unit. There's no type disadvantage, by the way. There's no type advantage. So it doesn't matter what unit you bring. It just kind of, like, he usually attacks a green unit because he is red, but he doesn't do any extra damage to it. So we will do this, increase Sariel, do this, and we will just merge this so that way we can rank up next turn and get a rank 3 melee, rank 2 single target, and yeah, increase our resistance because we're gonna need it because he's about to hit us with the Rupture and Ruin ult, and oh, we're not debuffed, so we should be fine. And Gother has like literally nothing on him, so it does like nothing. Rank 1, okay, we're fine. Rank 1, okay. Now he does have ultimate, so that's gonna hurt really hard. But we need to do this, and just do this. We need to use a lot of cards and get all the rank 2s and 3s out of our hands because he's going to seal us this turn. We might be able to kill. No, damage cap. He has just a little bit too much HP, I think. No, it was like right on the brim. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is probably the best one, especially for this team because, of course, we have buff removal. I'll just do this just because single target on this, and then I will Pumpkin Bomb just so that we can maybe get a Gother ult off, but I think that he's going to ult Gother. You don't want him to get his ult, by the way, because he removes all buffs with his ult, and this team, if you lose your buffs, you practically lose. Alright, so he applies Shock, which can be very annoying. This one, he deletes cards, so that's pretty unlucky. Hopefully we can get a taunt. Every single card but a taunt. Okay. So we'll do this. We'll do this. We will do this, and then we will just Sariel ult, and I think we kill. Now, the one problem is we could be going into the next phase and get completely sealed. If we lose on this next phase, I'm going to have to probably edit it out. Oh, and once you get him this low, he does have the... We didn't kill, really. That is bad. Okay, go for her. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, honestly, delete her cards. I don't want those cards in my hand. That is... No, don't go for Gother. Don't go for Gother. Don't go for Gother. Don't. Stop. Stop. You should use that other single target on Matrona. Okay. Okay, I get it. You really like Matrona. You just absolutely love Matrona. I get it. I don't know if I kill. I'm going to assume I do. Because I don't want to waste this melee card. Because I need DPS for this next phase. Okay, I killed without anything else. That's cool, I guess. So now I'll have an ult going in the next turn, I guess. That's cool. This phase is fairly simple. Every single turn... Thank you. Okay. Now without MEGELLDA, this reflect can be super annoying, by the way. So don't just like attack into it willy-nilly. Let's do this. Let's de-rank his cards. He has a bunch of rank 2s, and we'll just do this. He does get an evade, so this team is like perfect because we have a bunch of buff removals. So yeah. But basically every single turn he will seal one type of card. Turn 1 is stance. Turn 2 is debuff. At turn 3 is buffs, and then after that, I believe turn 4 is attack cards, and then it might also be ultimate gauge, or after that it's ultimate gauge. But at that point, it's basically over. So, yep, as you can see, stance disabled. So we want to kill him within the 3 turns. That way he can't buff seal us. If he buff seals this team, we are donezo. Let's just use a rank 2 buff removal because we can merge a rank 1. That's fine. I probably should have buff removal first before the melee single target, but it should hit damage cap to... No, it's way more. Okay, only 214. That was not damage cap. But we have a buff removal either way, and we have melee's ult, which we'll probably just use melee ult. Yeah, probably just going to use melee ult, melee AoE, and we should kill. But as you can see, this wasn't too bad. Thankfully, we got melee cards this phase. Otherwise, we would have 100% been screwed because melee is not your main DPS. And as I said, Brunhild is probably better, to be honest, than this guy. As you can see, debuff sealed. Unlucky, unlucky. Let's actually just use this. Get an extra buff for melee. We'll do this. This. And then we'll just... fire. We'll just taunt. We'll just taunt. We should kill, right? We kill. Okay, we easily kill. That was a waste of a single target. God damn it, that sucks. Gother is extremely low, and we got the best passive. That actually sucks. I kind of want to showcase it with the worst passive, but I'm not going to redo this. So we're going to rank up melee. We're going to buff removal. You want to cause him to have a lot of damage because he has a flood card right here. This card will eviscerate anything on the field. Like, if he has more than half HP, he's killing Matrona. He's killing Diane. Like, it is a disgusting card. Alright, so we will just do this. We got the buff removal, and then we'll do this. And then if we need another buff removal because we don't pull a Matrona card, we can rush a Meliodas ult. We're not killing this turn. Obviously, we only had 2 good cards to use, but this should hit damage caps like 337. Yep, there you go. And now, since we had the Matrona taunt up, I believe we should be fine. I can easily rush some melee ult as well, even if Matrona... Yeah, like, look, he's half HP. He is half HP, and he does that much damage. And he attack-related stat downs me. Oh, that would be horrible if that got on a melee. Okay. So, we're going to do this. We still have our taunt up, so we are completely fine. We're going to do this, and we are just going to AoE. We want to get him down as much as possible, but I also want to get that melee ult removal because I do way more damage. And yeah, he's super, super low. If anything, Matrona just dies, and it's like whatever, but she's fairly full HP. So only took 2 runs because Gother just kind of got cucked. We didn't really get a taunt. I'll go over the gear again at the very end. Hopefully I went over it enough for most of you people, most of you guys. As you can see, Matrona still dies because he gets his evasion buff and his attack goes in sicko mode. That's why I rushed the melee ult. 31,000 attack, like it's cracked. It is cracked. So that should finish him off. He doesn't have a revive, and even if he did, we still had a really good solid setup to come back and still win. So yeah, that is the bird guide for 1 through 3. It didn't really need any reset, and we got some of the worst passives. Let me see, do I have the thing for the best passives? I know Amazing Grand Cross had it, but I don't think I saved it, and if I did, it wasn't in here. No, that's not it. I don't think I saved it. That's unlucky. But anyways, let's go over the gear real quick. Melee is attack crit, HP defense, sorry, HP attack crit, HP defense. All my links. Probably could have done attack on the links for these two, but it's whatever. And yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer. Also, don't use red Tarmiel Grace, because then the bird will still AoE and kill you on 4-2 phase 2. And yeah, take care and peace.